away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like whatever for you too.
I'm thinking of DJ
Ghost.
DJ Ghost SA, bafowethu. Sure.
Salute. It's like not thing, bafowethu. Like share something with us, bafowethu. Our viewers are like hungry for something from you guys.
I want
bless
to
us.
speak about the law of attraction.
Go in there.
The law of attraction and the law of vibration. So the law of attraction is the secondary law, and then the law of vibration is the foundation, the first law.
Okay.
So you don't attract what you want; you attract who you are. It's in the foot. You don't attract what you want; you attract who you are. In life, you must learn to attract things, not to chase. Chasing comes from a place of lack, comes from a place of fear. So our thoughts, in which we are feeling, they go to the subconscious mind, which is the feminine part of the mind, the feminine part of the mind, and the creative force. So that energy thought frequency, it goes to the sympathetic nervous system. My figure with sympathetic nervous system, then now it becomes a part of your DNA. So if you're having negative thoughts all the time, it goes through those channels to the subconscious mind's sympathetic nervous system and into your DNA. Then you become a negative person. Right. When you see aware, but you become that negative person. You're vibrating now at the lower frequency because of, look at the subconscious mind, what it does. The subconscious mind, it takes upon things in which it is impressed upon. It cannot reject like the conscious mind. Whether it's negative, whether it's positive. So when all the time you're taking in negative things, so those things, they become a part of you. You become negative, like your thought process is negative, but once you are positive, and then it affects now your vibration, then you start vibrating positively, and then you start becoming calm. In situation you are calm, and then things come to you, good things come to you. That's why now you need to work on yourself, the inner engineering, the inner part. Even the Bible teaches you that greater is He who's within you than the one who's in the world. So I believe you are a God. We are God. So we need to decolonize that mindset that makes us inferior. You are not inferior. You're not a child of a lesser God, but you are a child of superior God. You need to have that superiority complex. You need to believe in yourself. You need to have the high self-esteem. Maslow's hierarchy of need, it speaks about the psychological food we need. We need water, we need food. We need to have the self-esteem. You need self-actualization. You need to actualize yourself. What is my purpose? What is my purpose? What are my gifts? What are my characteristics? What are my fears? So that you work on yourself. Rulani Mukwena, a coach of Mamelodi Sundowns, he speaks about doing corrections, correcting your mistakes, going back, learning new things, learning about AI. Look at where we come from. We come from the first industrial revolution, where we transporting things using coal, steam trains, and then we progressed and went on to the second revolution, where we using now electricity started to creep in. Now we can have lights, and then we went on to the third industrial revolution, which is now the computers. You can make emails. You no longer have to post things. Now use post and send people, but you can do emails and stuff. Now in the fourth industrial revolution, the world of the AI, about artificial intelligence. So we need to evolve. If you're not evolving, you'll end up like BlackBerry. You'll end up like BlackBerry. Companies like iPhones, Huawei, they are ever evolving. What are the people needing? Where are we at? Even human beings, we are always evolving.
That's true, man.
We didn't have electricity back then, but now we have things. There's a story about guys who started the fire, that guys were playing around with rocks, and then somebody saw that no, the fire started. The fire just started. Then it shows you that inside of you, you are a god. We're living in multi dimensions. We're living in, there's parallel worlds. So there's this world which we're living at now. We're interacting, but there's another parallel world where we go to sleep. When in our sleep, that's where now our spirits travel. That's where now, when I speak in terms of the fourth industrial revolution, now we're downloading information, we're downloading data, we're traveling through space and time, we're traveling from a mover, searching for information, the past, the present, and the future. That's why now you have people like prophets, who can, the mediums, who can tell you that, Johnny, we're not turning into a soul. So the problem is this, you didn't do this, do this. You're gonna have a problem going forward at work, you're gonna have problem, you'll be fired. This is how you have to go through this thing. Ubaba Credo Motor spoke about predictions and the future, that the predictions he made are like clay. It's up to us, like
to mold them.
Yeah, to mold them. Those are it shows you that there is a God, the source. Even when I speak about spirituality, what is spirituality? Spirituality, let me start by defining religion. Religion is a set of rules, regulations. It's a set of rules, regulations, and rituals. It's an organized institution. Where people pray. But now, when you're speaking about the spiritual element, we're speaking about spirituality begins in a human body, which houses our lives and the essence of our existence. So, with spirituality, it's a connection. You're connecting to the universe, to the divine, to God, to whoever you may believe in, to Allah, to Mvelinganga, to Ra, to Ma'at, to whoever. And then it's a connection between you and the divine source and nature, the trees, the water, the forest, nature. The reason why I speak about this is because I was reading about the VO2 max. So a VO2 max, it's when you are being tested about how much oxygen your body can take. Like you're breathing in, and they see that how much oxygen your body can take. So the VO2 max, basically they're checking how much oxygen your body can take. So if your body can take a lot of oxygen, then that oxygen in which it's used during when you train, when you run, when you're doing endurance exercises. So those are some of the things we look upon. So when you breathe in, you're breathing in the oxygen, and the oxygen, it goes into your lungs. When it goes into your lungs, the lungs, the oxygen which you breathe, it goes into your lungs, and then into your lungs now, it converts. It converts it to something called the ATP, the adenosine triphosphate, ATP. So that energy, it powers your cells, and it also helps you in the process of the CO2, the carbon dioxide, which you exhale. Because of Tina, we got the oxygen from the trees, and then the trees gives us the carbon dioxide. You see how